Hi Pisces, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for September. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let's go ahead and get a sense of the messages and energies for you in September. Okay, so in your present or current place, you are the Eight of Pentacles, and so you've been focusing on work, and you've been working hard and diligently, and you are very talented at what you do. You have skills, and so you're not distracted. You're hunkering down, putting the hammer to chisel and getting things done. This also could suggest that you're thinking about taking some courses to improve your skills, or to open up some new opportunities within your field. But Eight of Pentacles suggests that you have been working very hard, that you're very talented, and that you are really working without distraction. The other thing about this is that you enjoy what you're doing. You really enjoy what you're doing that allows you to have this intense focus on your career. In the crossing position, we have death. And this is telling me that something is going to be ending for you, that there's a cycle that's going to be ending, which is going to open up the opportunity for a new cycle. So something within your framework, your infrastructure is going to be closing. That door is going to be closing, and it's making the way for transforming into something new. And that something new could very well be in your foundation, which is the Three of Wands. And this is a card of exploration and of enterprise, of looking out. You can see this guy is looking out over the horizon, and he has the three wands here, and he could walk through them while he's really debating on what to do next, where to go next. Is it in his best interest? Is it in your best interest to stay where you are? Or is there something that you want to take on and that you want to go? At a literal level, this could mean that you're traveling somewhere in September. But this is about measuring where you're headed. Some people say this is kind of waiting for the ships to come in, but I have much more of a feeling that this is you looking toward the future, looking at the big picture of where you want to be, and that you're planning for that, and that you're hoping to change, and again, for something new to come in as something ends within your life. In your recent past, and what's behind you is Temperance. And Temperance is a beautiful card. Temperance is a card of moderation, of balance, of not going to the extreme. And so there's a sense here of, she's dipping her foot into the water and has one foot on ground. It's a sense of connecting your physical to your spiritual sense. And this is a sense of all the elements finding harmony and blending them together to your advantage. So recently, you have been able to do this. You've been able to find a balance, and maybe you're getting enough rest. You're eating healthy. You're not working too hard. But this is a chance for you to heal and to recover and to restore yourself and to get yourself in a position perhaps to do more things, but you've had to take care of yourself first, and you've had to get back to a balanced perspective and a balanced body and a balanced mind. So in your crowning position, what's crowning you is this Seven of Wands. So you have had to defend your beliefs, maybe the things that you want to do, maybe the plans that you want to make. You're having to explain yourself. You're probably having some people who might be naysayers, and who might be whispering in your ear, no, you can't do that. But here's a sense where you have the courage and you have the conviction and you have the determination to stand tall for what you believe in and for what brings you happiness. This is telling you that that's what you need to follow. This person in this illustration has the advantage. It's taller than the people below. So stay the course, believe in what you want to do, and defend yourself. Don't let people talk you out of things, because really, if you do that, if you have the faith in yourself, and if you're able to defend yourself, you have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's telling me that you're going to have success in whatever you choose, whatever new path. And maybe this is, even though you love your work, maybe there's another offset that you're going to introduce. But this Six of Wands is about recognition for doing a great job. You've worked hard. You've had self-control and discipline. You've kind of taken any obstacles and you've managed to overcome them in reaching your goal. And people notice this, so they recognize that you are doing well. And it's a card of confidence. So in September, you're going to have some feelings of confidence. And what's interesting are the wands. We have so much wand energy here of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Interesting, of this enthusiasm and passion which is underlying what we see in this reading. So, success is in your future. Where you are right now is you are holding on. It's the Four of Pentacles. So you are holding on to, whether you're holding on to your money and you're watching your money and you're being mindful of how you spend it. Maybe you're holding on to your equilibrium, and maybe you're holding on to your emotions, but there's a sense here of, covering up, of protecting yourself. So you're feeling that this isn't maybe the time right now to take a risk. And so maybe you're having these self-discussions that are maybe trying to talk yourself out of it, but really, this is, you are in a sense of keeping the status quo, of keeping things where they are, and not doing anything too wildly out there that could hurt your security. Because really, with the Eight of Pentacles and this Four of Pentacles, you like what you do, you're working hard, you're devoted, you're dedicated. People recognize you as being talented, and here you're in a position of holding on to what you are earning. In your environment, home, friends, family, you're the Magician. And this Magician is a card that is telling you again to have faith in yourself, that the universe has given you and has provided you with whatever resources you need. All of the resources that are out there, and we have wands, swords, cups, and pentacles on the table for you to use to create and to manifest the life that you want, the change that you need. And here's the planning part, looking at the big picture. When you have the Magician here, you've been thinking about it. It's been something that's been bubbling underneath. You've needed to find some balance. You've had to maybe defend yourself and your plans of what you want to do, but ultimately you're going to be in a successful place. So whatever you choose to do, the manifestation here of the Magician is that you have the magic to create the life that you want. But you have to take the steps. And you have to have faith in yourself that you're going to be able to do that. It's just not going to come to you easily. You have to put in the work. In your hopes and fears, the Ten of Pentacles. And again, another sense of security and focus on work and money. And this Ten of Pentacles shows a foundation, and a secure foundation at home. And not only for you, but generations. So this could be children, it could be grandparents, but there's a sense that you have enough to take care of each other and to look after each other. This could also suggest that you are taking care of business with respect to the estate or wills, overlooking and improving property in September. So Pentacles, and also meeting with people that can help you stay the course, and that if you are going to take a big risk and if you are going to explore and to change, that you still are able to manage what you have and to do your best with it. And in your outcome, we have the Seven of Swords, and swords, air energy. And you see this guy here, he is making off from base camp with 5 swords. He's leaving 2 behind. This often can be thought of as that there's some sense of the truth not being apparent, or, there's a facade, there's deception, maybe someone isn't being truthful to you. Or often it's suggested that this is a lone wolf card and that you are taking what you need to leave a situation for yourself, and you're not worrying about the others. You're just taking care of yourself at this moment. So, there are many ways to kind of interpret this card as someone being sneaky with you, is someone lying to you, deceiving you, or are you moving away from a structure to do something on your own, perhaps, and to follow your passion of all this wand energy. So as I'm looking at this, the one thing that I see is that in this reading, there are no cups. So the emotional piece of your month is really not reflected here. You are focused on career and your passions and your enthusiasms and enough rest and really where you're headed. You're also thinking about protecting your money and your resources or improving your home. But there's very much a sense of having to personally defend, and this just doesn't seem to be a focus on emotions for September. So very interesting, this powerful cards, Magician, 6 of Wands, manifest and you're going to have success. Again, more success for generations. So whatever you're thinking of doing is going to have a positive effect on your family life. That if you are improving your skills, if you are getting recognized, if you're ending an unpleasant phase of something and ready to move on to something new and looking at the big picture, it's going to work out for you. And if someone is being, again, deceptive, you'll have to handle that, or this is a sense of really taking the resources of what you need and getting out of there and doing what you need to do. So let's take a look at a love oracle card and to see what's in there and what's up for you in September with respect to love. Okay, what do we learn? Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So maybe this is saying that you need to not let people pull the wool over your eyes and see them for what really they are. And distinguish love from fear. Sometimes death can create fear of the unknown. But, often with death, it's just a part of life that cycles begin and end. And then you have to rebuild, and you have the chance to rise again, and you have the chance to start a new phase. And really that's what's coming through in terms of of this reading is your passion and your enthusiasm and your desire to think about the long-term view and what you want to create and what you want to manifest. And let's close the reading by looking at another oracle card, kind of like a practice area or something to meditate or think about. The Miriam, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So, forgiveness, it's part of it's a good practice to have, is to forgive and to forget. Don't hold things. You know, when you're busy defending yourself, just do what you need to do and then move on. Because you're going to be moving on to success. You're going to have future success. And you have a vision here with this 3 of Wands. You really do. You're looking at the long game. You're looking at the big picture. And this is a sense of, no matter what, is allow people's goodness to come through. You know, forgive people, and people make mistakes. And so it's okay to forgive them, and it's okay to move on. So I hope that you found something helpful with this reading today for this month. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, or comment. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's a great way to stay connected and to show support. And I hope that you have a fabulous September. And I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Bye-bye.